Let's pack up my largest ever order. Thank you so much for getting this, Sydney. I'm so excited to pack this. So the first thing that we are tackling is they got one of my test prints of my Camille. So if you don't know, this is my waning moon goddess, and she is notoriously very picky, and I frequently mess up when I'm printing her. Most of the time, it's just tiny smudge marks in the border. And I know there's other printmakers that would still include that in the limited edition because you could hide it under a mat, but I refuse to. Whenever I consider it, I think about my art professor saying it's not a stylistic choice, it is a laziness choice. That being said, it really does add a hand element charm to it, and I do sell them at a reduced price, so if people like it, it's usually hidden by a mat anyways, and most of the time they're pretty small. Next up, they got one of my hellebore pieces, so this is in my Art Nouveau series, and so far it is the only one that I've done larger. These ones are printed on a very beautiful kitakata paper, and it makes them like slightly translucent, and they're just really beautiful. I really love my Art Nouveau series, even though I don't work on it too much. Next up, Sydney got a lot of my mythical and mystical beings. She ended up getting the Fawn, the Mermaid, the Fairy, Lilitu, Gryla, my Three Eye, and my Gumiho. You'll notice when I'm picking these out, I usually choose the next one in the edition, but sometimes I will skip them if I like another one better. So I usually just kind of check how the printing looks, and I always try and send my favorite. For thank you gifts, I didn't really know what to do, so I decided to give a whole bunch of coloring pages and some of the designs that they did not end up getting. After the coloring pages, I did my favorite of my mini prints. This one is one that I did honoring my grandmother. And then I grabbed a random assortment of stickers for thank you gifts. I had to send one with Luca on it because that's just a need at this point. And then I did a Gryla sticker and a Three Eye, as well as one of my Camille and my Lamia. And finally, I decided I still needed one more thank you gift. So I went through my book page prints and found one of my favorites. So this one is a cleanup page from my Halloween piece that I did a couple of years ago. The page is specifically showing the female creatures that actually ended up becoming my gargoyles in the Mythical and Mystical series. And actually, they are one of the reasons why I even started the Mythical and Mystical series altogether. So this is me printing that piece a couple of years ago, and then an up-close shot of what they looked like on the piece. Because I'm shipping all of this with my Camille, it's safest to ship rolled, so I'm going to pack it all together, and I'm kind of spreading it out so nothing is too chunky. I'm worried if it was all put like stacked together, it might crease Camille. So I laid everything kind of smoothly out, rolled it together, and then added some of my favorite washi tape that I got while I was in Korea visiting family. And then I added one of these wax seal stamps. I got them in January because I thought it would be so fun to start doing with packaging, but I haven't had the time to do more than a couple, so I've been saving them for special orders. This one definitely qualifies as a special order, so she gets one of them. And then the final steps of packaging this is I'm putting on my hand-printed tape onto the edges of the rolled tube. Thank you so much for your order, Sydney, and then also joining my mail club. You are amazing. And also thank you to anyone that just watched this video to the end and joined me while I packed.